Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lola Fatimah. My registered number is 19101171-213. I'm from Second Language Acquisition A1, and in this video I would like to present a summary of an article written by Nasrullah, Elsa Rosalina, and Eka Putri Eliani, which entitled Utilizing Learner Language to Craft Well-Targeted Endorsement in English Language Teaching Practices. In Indonesia, English language learning begins in secondary school, but the level of mastery achieved in written and spoken English does not reflect the duration of learning. This has led to a belief that the immediate education system is not as successful as expected in teaching English, which is supported by several academic papers. Therefore, there is a need to reflect on the ways in which learners have learned the language to ensure the quality of the learning process. Several previous studies have been conducted in error analysis and interlanguage, including studies on Turkish EFL learners' errors, language transfers, and contrastive analysis. However, there is little research on interlanguage in the Indonesian context, which is the focus of this study on the linguistic analysis by Indonesian pre-service teachers. Linguistic analysis by Indonesian pre-service English teachers. The study used qualitative method and recruited 108 pre-service English teachers, of which 83 were Banjar people speaking Banjarese in their daily lives, with 70 specified as Banjar Kuala and 13 as Banjar Hulu. Now we take a look on the findings. The first is a linguistic analysis on interlingual process. Based on Table 1, pre-service teachers in Banjar Kuala frequently make errors in concord, lexical confusion, and tenses due to limited resources patterns of their mother tongue language, as noted by Ferris and James. Now take a look on the Table 2. Errors in tenses and verb forms are common among pre-service English teachers in South Kalimantan, as emphasized by Ferris, James, and Gabriel. These errors are caused by limited resources patterns of mother tongue language and are reflected in speech produced by learners. The Banjarese language in this province has two main dialects. There are Bahasa Banjar Kuala and Bahasa Banjar Hulu, spoken in different regions. The paper discusses research conducted on the Banjar dialect, specifically Banjar Hulu, which has only 3 vowels compared to English, which has 12 vowels. The investigation of Banjar dialect has been strengthened by 2 previous studies. The phenomenon of language transfer is believed to be one of the main factors that influence second language production. Different sound systems between English language and the native language of the learners can lead to phonological errors. The paper highlights 2 classifications of learner language, lexical characteristic and syntax in this course. And then there are recommendations to English language teaching practices to solve all of those problems in the English language teaching practices. The first is English language teachers can use direct exposure and hand-shape coding techniques to help students identify subject-verb agreement in sentences. The second is deductive and inductive techniques can be used to teach tenses. And tenses simplification can be used to make it easier for Indonesian learners to understand. And the last is WordNet, and introducing material on collocation, phrases, and idioms can help learners choose appropriate words based on context and understand that English words can stick together to carry new meanings. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.